Meet Camila Torres, 27, thriving online, and living on just $3 a day in a quiet Portuguese village. She's not broke. She's beating the system with extreme frugality. "I don't want a fancy car or big apartment," she says. "I want peace, time, and freedom." In today's world, prices are rising fast. Rent, groceries, gas, everything costs more. Many people are tired, stressed, and always working. So, some are asking, can living with less actually give you more? But what if the secret to wealth isn't earning more? It's needing less. This video takes you inside the world of extreme frugality. It's not about suffering. It's about being smart, creative, and intentional. People around the world are learning to live well on less, using tips from minimalist living, budget lifestyles, and modern personal finance hacks. We'll explore new strategies and surprising tools that help people live on $3 a day without giving up comfort or joy. Whether you're trying to save money, beat debt, or just want more freedom, these ideas could change your life. Frugal living isn't just a money trick. It's a new way to live in a world that's always asking us to spend more. Extreme frugality is not a new idea. In the past, people saved money because they had no choice during war, recession, or hard times. Families reused everything, grew their own food, and made every dollar count. But today, some people choose a frugal lifestyle even when they don't have to.
Why?
Because they are tired of stress, debt, and chasing things that don't bring happiness. In the early 2000s, the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early, became popular. It inspired ultra-frugal living, budget lifestyle experiments, and no-spend challenges. People worked hard, saved over half their income, and retired in their 30s or 40s. But now, in 2025, a new kind of frugality is rising. It's not just about early retirement, it's about freedom, peace, and purpose. Young people around the world are rejecting expensive lives. They prefer minimalist living, budget living, and simple routines that save time and money. With apps, online jobs, and shared resources, it's easier than ever to live cheap without feeling poor. This new wave of money-saving habits isn't just about surviving. It's about living better with less. Extreme frugality today is about choice, not desperation, and that's what makes it powerful. The new rules of living on $3 a day. How people are doing it in 2025. It may sound impossible, but many people today actually live on $3 a day, and not just in poor countries. From the US to Europe to Asia, people are finding new, smart ways to live cheaply and still enjoy life. These are the new rules of low-cost living in a modern world. These frugal hacks aren't about struggle. They're about freedom through financial downsizing. 1. Geoarbitrage 2.0, a financial freedom strategy. People move to cheaper towns or countries where food and rent cost less. A digital worker from the UK might live in rural Spain or Thailand to save money. This strategy, called geoarbitrage, lets people earn in strong currencies but spend less. 2. Shared living and resources. More people now live in shared homes, not just for company but to cut bills. They also share kitchen tools, internet, streaming accounts, and even food. This is frugal living with a community twist. 3. $0 days. A popular challenge online is to spend nothing for 1 or more days a week. People cook what they already have, walk instead of drive, and avoid online shopping. It builds strong budget lifestyle habits. 4. DIY everything. From home haircuts to baking bread and fixing clothes, doing things yourself saves a lot. It's not just cheap, it builds confidence and skills. With the right personal finance strategies, frugal living tips, and tools, living on $3 a day isn't just possible, it's becoming a global trend. These modern frugal living methods are spreading fast because they work. Extreme frugal living is not just a trend. It's a real lifestyle choice for people all over the world. These modern frugalists are proving that you don't need to spend a lot to live well. Real people are rewriting the rules of personal finance, not by earning more, but by needing less. 1. The psychology behind extreme frugality. Why some people choose to spend less, even when they don't have to. But what really drives people to reject consumer culture and choose radical saving? Many people think extreme frugality is only for those who are broke. But the truth is, more people today are choosing to spend less. Not because they are poor, but because it brings peace, focus, and financial freedom. Living simply gives people a sense of control. In a world filled with ads, stress, and fast spending, The frugal lifestyle helps people slow down and think about what really matters. Some do it to escape debt. Others want to save for big goals like travel, early retirement, or starting a business. But many say it's also about mental health. Less stuff means less stress. Frugal people often get a dopamine hit, a happy feeling, when they save money or find smart deals. This creates a strong money-saving mindset. Small wins, like cooking at home or skipping a shopping trip, build confidence and long-term habits. Also, some are tired of hustle culture. They don't want to work just to spend. Instead, they focus on personal finance habits that give them more time, not just more money. In the end, extreme frugality is not just about saving dollars. It's about creating a life that feels rich in other ways. This is how many are reaching financial independence on low income, one simple choice at a time. 2. Extreme frugality versus inflation, a counter-economic tool. Beating high prices by spending less. Prices are going up everywhere. From groceries to rent, many people are feeling the pain of inflation. But some have found a smart way to fight back through extreme frugality. By choosing a budget living lifestyle, people avoid the pressure to keep spending more. Instead of chasing higher income, they focus on cutting costs and making the most of what they have. Frugal people use smart tools like discount apps, buy secondhand, cook at home, and avoid impulse shopping. These tiny shifts are powerful anti-inflation strategies that build long-term financial resilience. They also say no to waste, no to unused subscriptions, brand name items, and overpriced rent. This makes their money go further, even as prices rise. In a world of rising costs, extreme frugality is more than just saving money. It's a strong personal finance strategy that protects you during a cost of living crisis and gives you peace of mind. But frugality has a dark side too, one that can quietly backfire if taken to extremes. When frugality goes too far, the danger of oversaving. While extreme frugality can be smart and powerful, it can also go too far. Saving money is good, but not when it harms your health, happiness, or relationships. Some people skip meals to save a few cents or avoid going to the doctor when they're sick. Others stop seeing friends because they don't want to spend on coffee or bus fare. These are signs that frugal living mistakes are hurting, not helping. Good personal finance habits are about balance. It's okay to say no to expensive things, but not to basic needs like food, health, or human connection. Experts say real success comes from smart saving tips, not extreme cuts. A healthy budget lifestyle should give you freedom, not fear. In the end, frugal living should support your life, not control it. Saving money is smart, but joy, health, and peace of mind matter just as much. Frugal living should empower you, not become another financial trap. 3. Building a $3 per day life. What a day looks like on a tiny budget. Living on just $3 a day might sound impossible, but with the right plan, it can be done without feeling poor or unhappy. Here's how a simple, low-cost day might look. Morning. Start with homemade oatmeal using bulk oats and a banana. Cost 50 cents. Walk or bike instead of driving. Good for your health and wallet. Visit the public library for free Wi-Fi, books, or job searching. Afternoon. Eat a cheap lunch like rice, beans, and seasonal veggies. Cost $1. Use money-saving apps like Too Good to Go to find low-cost or free food nearby. Spend time working on a side hustle or part-time remote job, great for long-term income. Evening. Do a free YouTube workout. Join a local community meal or cook with housemates to split costs. Entertainment, free podcasts, public parks, or a book. This type of budget lifestyle takes planning but brings big rewards. With smart personal finance tips and a simple routine, many people are learning how to live well on $3 a day. Frugal living isn't just about saving money. It's about building a life that's free, focused, and fulfilling. And if you think this life isn't for you, just try one habit. You might never go back. In a world that tells us to always buy more, frugal living offers something different: freedom. People who follow extreme frugality are not just saving money. They are building lives full of peace, time, and purpose. Real freedom doesn't come from earning more. It comes from finally needing less. Living on $3 a day may not be for everyone, but the lessons are powerful. Spend less, live more, and choose what really matters. This new personal finance mindset helps you take control, not just of your money, but your life. Maybe the real wealth isn't in what you own, but in what you no longer need. That's true financial freedom. Maybe it's time to stop chasing more and start choosing enough. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.